What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Three Rivers Rundown podcast, season 2, episode 15. You got the usual cast. Ben, how we doing?
Doing all right. Still recovering from my trip.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Wait a minute.
We took a little hiatus. I think we took an extra week off. Dom, would you like to say why?
Yeah, I wish I could show you right now, but she is sleeping. My beautiful wife Carly just had a baby, or we just had a baby, whatever. I was gonna bring her down, introduce her on the show, but she is causing a scene upstairs right now, so I'm gonna let that go for right now.
All right.
Yes. But she was born on May 31st. It's been a great 10 days, not much sleep, but both parents are happy, and yeah,
that's
special,
good.
Man.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. Saw pictures of her, videos. She's adorable.
Yeah, she is. She got two of her uncles here, Uncle Steph and Uncle Joe.
Thank you.
Getting ready to go.
But Joe, since you missed last week, well, not last week, but the last time we recorded because you were in Vegas, how was it?
It's a great time. Vegas is great city. It's a great time. But we had a lot of good friends out there. So that, a lot of guys that, I haven't spent a lot of time with, in recent years. So it was nice to see them again. But yeah, it's always good to be with your buddies, especially in Vegas. Vegas is a great time.
I think the real question is up or down.
You know what? I came back with half of what I was willing to lose. So that's a win.
Beautiful. It's absolutely a win. That's beautiful. Good for you.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
I think the fact that you made it home in one piece, that's a win.
Well, dude, I'm still like feeling the effects of it or something. I got sick. I've been sick for a few days now. I don't know what the hell's going on, but how about this? So the day that we were leaving, we didn't leave until like 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening. So we had like all day. We were in the casino, and me and my buddy, we just hopped on a slot, and he was at the one right next to me, and then there were two directly behind us. And we're playing for like 45 minutes, probably just sitting there. And all of a sudden we hear like a bell, and it's ringing. We're like, we're looking around, and it wasn't like your normal like bonus ring. And it was like something's up. And there's like some music and shit. So like we turn around. The dude right behind my buddy Jake won $40,000. And like he wasn't betting high or anything like that. It was crazy. I was like, dude, that could have been us. We could have been going back home to Pittsburgh. But it was pretty cool to see that. The dude didn't like even react though. He was just like, oh yeah.
He was probably in shock, dude.
Well, he also probably lost how much money trying to get that.
That's what we're saying.
He broke even on the week.
Yeah. His wife was playing right next to me. All right, now we're only down $20,000.
I saw while you were there too, you guys went to the Sphere and got to see a Kenny concert.
Yeah, such an awesome experience. The visuals at the Sphere are insane. Had a couple beverages in us, and it was a great time. Kenny always puts on a good show. We always go down when it comes to Pittsburgh. So, it was really cool to see. I would go there to watch anybody just to experience it.
Yeah.
But I highly recommend putting that on the bucket list.
Dude, to this day, Kenny Chesney's concerts are by far like the most electric and like most fun concerts I've ever been to.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine it there at the Sphere. So
yeah, it's so fun. Great time. There was like 5 or 6 of us, and we had great seats, and couldn't have asked for a better experience at the Sphere.
It's good.
You know what's the best concert I've ever been to in my life?
What's that?
Oh, gosh.
Cleveland, Ohio. No. It was in Cleveland, Ohio. It was me and my college roommates, and we went and saw Skillet, and the opening for it was Theory of a Dead Man. And I'm not like, I like rock music, but I'm not huge into it. I'm also not a like massive concert person, but the performance these people put on, and it was like it wasn't like a massive crowd. Like it kind of reminded me of like a stage A&E kind of thing, but it was just such a crazy atmosphere. And then also have to get a side shout out. Me and Joe this past weekend went and saw Mount Joy live. They are unreal as well.
Unreal, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
I don't even know if I know who that is, to be honest with you.
So if you want me to be dead honest with you, 3 years ago we went to their concert when they came to Pittsburgh, and it was like a week before the concert. Was asked if I want to go. I was like, yeah, never heard of them before. Love them since. I'm not like during the year, like I won't listen to them that much, but like going to their concert, it's like completely different. Like,
yeah. Well, I feel like that's with rock music too. It's just different. It's better when it's like live and in person.
Me and Joe were talking about too, even for this concert, like they were playing a lot of like songs from like their new album and like songs we had no idea what they were, and it was like, dude, it was still
so
awesome.
good.
Didn't know a single word of a song, and I was like, dude, heck
they're not like rock. I'm looking up. Like,
no. Joe, what was
it's like I think it's like indie or something like that. Yeah, it's okay, indie. Yeah, it's indie rock.
What was the song they sang at the end that they covered?
Oh, I mean, it's gonna be, I can tell you the first couple. Put me on the spot here.
All I know is they finished with Silver Linings. So, I was asking for that all night.
They did a Mac Miller cover.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was though, Steph.
So Dom, this band's from Philly, and they have a song called Astro Van, and like the lyrics is like Jesus drives an Astro Van. Well, last year during Christmas, before like an Eagles game, Jason Kelsey goes on stage with them before the game and sings Santa drives an Astro Van. Absolutely killed the song. Killed it. Great.
It was pretty cool.
They made like a whole music video for it and everything. It was awesome.
That's dope.
But guys, we're getting right around that 7-minute mark, and I can't believe Dom's been quiet for this long about it. I mean,
I know.
Are we gonna
listen?
The Batman, you finally got him. He's finally.
We were talking about
Aaron Rodgers.
Listen, I couldn't be happier, man. We were talking about rock music, Kenny Chesney, or whatever. So I was letting time go by a little bit. What are you looking at me like that for, Joe?
Kenny Chesney's not rock.
No, I said we were talking about Kenny Chesney.
The band I went to was rock.
Yeah. Whatever the band concert you guys went to this past weekend, whatever.
Thank you.
But yes, I couldn't be more excited. And I heard that, I'm not going to tell you who my source was, but he throws the ball a lot different than any other Steeler quarterback that we have seen recently. And that's all I'll say. And that is coming from a really good source. So
I hope it can translate. I hope it can.
And listen, I'm not going to sit here and act like, we're going to go to the AFC Championship. We're going to make the Super Bowl, whatever it is. But hey, I just want to see a playoff win, man. Let's get to the playoffs and winning. Yeah, let's compete. Right, exactly. Let's compete.
So here's my only really problem I have with it, and I think you just said it. Are we a win now team? Yeah, you just said you don't see it. So why are we trying to bring in players?
I say that because I don't know what the situation
is. Though.
Good job.
He's cheap.
Yeah, 100%. He's very cheap.
How much was it? I didn't see.
$13 million. That can go up to 19.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad. But honestly, for me though, I don't think money was a real issue, anyways. Because how long was the contract? I don't know much. I just saw we got him, and I was like, okay.
What'd you say?
How long was the contract?
I'm sure it's just a 1 year. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 1 year deal, guaranteed $10 million. It's like a $13 million contract, whatever, with incentives, whatever. And the incentives can go all the way up to like $19 million, like based off playoffs and like performances or whatever. So, yeah.
Because that's my only gripe with this is you got Will Howard in the 6th. And you have Mason Rudolph. I think you should have just never got Rodgers. Let Mason start a couple games, work Will Howard in, just be like, hey, listen, this is the rest of your season. And one of two things can happen. Option number one, Will Howard's horrible. We stink. We have an early first-round pick in a draft in Pittsburgh that apparently has a really good quarterback draft class. Option number two, Will Howard has a good season, and you just got your quarterback of the future that you can trust him. So it's like – that's my only thing is now you're going to go with Rodgers. And with Rodgers, I think it's more likely that we're going to be that average to above average team, but still, I don't think we're a Super Bowl contending team right now. So I think you're just going to get stuck in that awkward draft range, and then you're going to have to give up a bunch of capital if you do want to find a new quarterback. Or who knows, maybe Steelers really like Howard, and they just were like, hey, we want you to sit behind Rodgers for a year because we like you. I don't know, but I'm just saying, I think like this closed us off way more.
This, like, my thing is, if you don't think we're able to win right now, you're not going to think we're going to be able to win next year. So I don't think it's a bad thing for, all right, Steph, I like Will Howard too. I don't think he's NFL ready, but to sit behind Aaron Rodgers for a year and grow, and even Mason, who knows? Mason might catch a late career spark, or mid career spark, I should say. But I don't think it doesn't really matter. But in all reality, Rodgers gives us the best chance to do anything right now.
I just think though, with that, it's like the reason, at least for me, the reason why I think the Steelers have been so average for so long is because we never have a top pick. Never. Like we don't, like, we're never put in the ability to have like a team changing player.
How about the Eagles?
What about the Ravens?
Well, that's also different. The Eagles got they still drafted a good quarterback in Jalen Hurts. Who, granted, I was high on Jalen Hurts,
but that wasn't a top tier pick.
He was a second round pick that I was convinced we would. Well, we didn't have the first round pick, but I thought he should have been a first round pick.
I mean, he should have, but he wasn't like a top 10 pick.
But right. Also, with that being said, is look at what the Eagles do. Is they do rebuild and stuff. The Steelers, we don't really rebuild, we reload. Like the Eagles went where they went to the Super Bowl, then they were really bad for a couple of years, and they're right back into Super Bowl. Like we haven't had that progression, we haven't had that regression. We're right.
I think we are in that regression. Personally, I think we are in the regression.
Records doesn't show that. We're still picking 20-something every year, right in that range. So that's what I'm saying is we like have that baseline. But I'm saying we have that regression for a team, but we're still getting the same draft capital where we're not being able to like get those like team changing players and everything.
But like to do that, you either gotta like tank or just like clean house. And I don't know that we're at that point completely.
We should have been at that point how many years ago?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Listen, this is my only thing is how long has it been since we won a playoff game? Clearly what we've been doing. Clearly, what we've been doing isn't working, so you have to go through a rebuild phase because the reload phase hasn't worked for us. We've reloaded to be an average team for over a decade now.
Yeah, I mean, I think we are kind of rebuilding. We have a lot of young guys playing a lot of meaningful snaps for us. I mean, look at the whole offensive line. Besides Sam,
I hate to say it, but go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead. No, I was just saying. Besides Sam, they all have less than 3 years under their belt.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but I think Big Ben kind of screwed us when he retired. I think if he retired a year earlier, that draft class was really, really good. And there was like 4 or 5 really good quarterbacks in the first round that we could have gotten. We waited, of course, until the next year to draft probably the worst quarterback class of all time to get Kenny Pickett. Yeah. And I think that just kind of like put us back a couple years, unfortunately. So I mean, I
wouldn't change it. Yeah, no, I can't.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it gets screwed our strategy, drafting, and everything. That's all. I'm not blaming it on him.
But I mean, they knew he was gone. They could have taken someone.
I don't think that
if they had the chance to.
But I don't think that Kenny Pickett like screwed us for the future. We've missed on first round. But I'm saying we've missed on first round picks before.
We have, but that literally took us back probably a good 5 or 10 years.
Our second round pick was George Pickens, who everyone thinks is amazing. So it's like I still think we had talent. You just missed on the one pick.
Our demise has started before Kenny Pickett got here.
Before.
And he just kind of
about that though.
100%.
Wait, hold on. We went 11 in COVID.
Yeah.
Dude. How do we do in the playoffs?
I understand. I'm not going to argue the playoffs, but I'm not going to. We're not going to say that like we were bad. We were obviously 11-0 at one point. I'm not saying that team was a really good team.
We were not good.
I know we weren't, but you can't be a bad team.
We weren't good.
We weren't.
You can't be a bad team and go 11-0 in the NFL. It just can't happen.
I think we were disciplined. I don't think we were good.
No, I completely agree with Dom. You can't be a bad team and go 11-0, but you could be a mediocre team and go 11-0. We're right in the middle. Because when we played good teams, we didn't have bad games, but we didn't have good games. We just played okay football. And then when we played those good teams and we beat them, it's because we were playing okay football and they played bad football.
Yeah. Yeah.
For sure.
So do you guys want to hear my first trivia question of the day?
No. Save it. We got a
Why?
little draft to do.
Let me know. Let me throw one out there real quick. Come on now.
We got to do them all together then.
I only have two. I have two.
Let's do the draft real quick. Let's end the trivia.
All right.
Figure out a third one. All right, guys. Hey. Figure it out. Figure it out. All right, but guys, as usual, we're doing Dom's league settings, 2025 season, PPR, snake, basic. You see all the goodies right here. We already did randomize. We're doing the 10th position today. Okay. Ian's good to go.
I'm good to go.
I'm good.
Easy for me.
Yeah,
it's easy for me.
I would pick this with my eyes closed 100% of the time.
100%. 10th overall? Come on.
Wait, hold on. Before you guys pick, I'm having trouble here thinking of. I don't know which one it is, to be honest. I'm dead serious.
Mine and Joe's could be different, but I think me and Joe are on the same wavelength.
We're on the same page.
I'm thinking you guys are thinking of Mon.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
He has to be.
Yeah.
I listen. I had neighbors last year in one of my leagues. Love them. Love.
Yeah, but
Brian
let's not be too crazy though. Those are three good options right there.
Yeah,
they are.
I think St. Brown is the most safe receiver in fantasy like the past 3 years. Like he doesn't have a lot of like insane games, consistent. But he'll never have like bad games. Like he's always So that I value that a lot. And he can have like big games, but for the most part, you know what he's doing every week, and I like that.
This is interesting.
What are you guys thinking here? These are the flex options they're saying. Here's all. I don't get how you go to all and McCaffrey's number 2. You get a flex and he disappears.
I like McCaffrey or Henry, to be honest with you.
I completely agree with that. I'm with one of those. We got our star receiver. I like to get a star running back with it.
I mean, dude, you guys have to think about it. If CMC's healthy, he's the number 1 overall pick probably. So
no.
I'll be honest.
I'm worried that his injuries like that.
I'm leaning towards this guy.
Yeah, I think I kind of am too. I'm not gonna lie. I would say Henry.
Let's run it.
Like that hurts me to say. I love McCaffrey.
Same. Just it's scary with injuries.
Let's see a couple more, Steph.
Well, let's look at quarterbacks real quick. That's an interesting one.
I can't say never, but I'm not a big like quarterback early guy.
Same, but I think there's certain guys you've got to make an exception for.
I think Mahomes and Josh Allen are the only two, and Lamar.
I wouldn't even put Mahomes in that category.
No,
I wouldn't either.
100%.
I would put Jaden Daniels over Mahomes.
I would probably too. I love Jaden Daniels.
I just think for fantasy purposes, any quarterback who has rushing upside is way better. Same, like honestly, I think it would be a very good argument for Jalen Hurts over Mahomes. You know, he's
probably, yeah. I guess that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
yeah. And this isn't the Mahomes of 5 years ago either. Not that he's not as good, but he's not. He doesn't have like the
Mahomes is a lot better in real life than he is in fantasy.
100%.
In real life, he's a top 2, top 3 quarterback without doubt. Fantasy, he could fall to 5, 6, 7.
That's true. But he doesn't. He doesn't though. People always take him like as the 3rd or 4th
because they look at him as what he does in real life. Like
Steph, go to receivers real quick. Who else is there besides Terry?
I would say Terry for me.
I'm worried about that contract situation, but you guys are going to call me crazy. You know who I like here?
Who?
You guys aren't going to agree with me. No, not Devontae.
Wait, can I guess? Is it a receiver?
Yeah.
Marvin. Are you saying
Devontae?
Marvin?
No, I like Marvin.
I'm not. Yeah.
if I had a choice between Terry and Marvin, I'm taking Terry 99.9% of the time.
Like I would maybe take DJ Moore over Marvin.
I'll be dead honest with you.
Terry.
Think Marvin Harrison he's a very good receiver, but I think from what I saw last year, I still think he's being drafted too high.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't think his quarterback's that great either.
Like I'm taking Devontae Smith over Marvin Harrison. Too.
I wouldn't do
Zay
that.
Flowers over him.
Zay Flowers maybe.
Arguably DK now with Rodgers.
Yeah, I agree.
If it's fully healthy, I would take Olave. Actually, no, their quarterback situation's shaky.
There's no way that Washington's going to get rid of Terry this year. They're going to. Yeah. There's no way. Dude, him and Jaden Daniels are like.
So what are you guys thinking?
Tight.
So go Scary Terry then.
All right.
I'll go. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, I was gonna say, what if we could double up and get him on the way back? But
I was hoping that too.
Look at that little run.
See another running back, maybe, or tight ends. There's some good running backs available.
Yeah, there is. Wow.
They're
disrespecting Kyron, man. So do I.
I feel like they're disrespecting Cook a little bit too, although I love Kenneth Walker too. Yeah, that's fine.
The only thing I will say about Cook is I think the reason why he's lower is because he did so good last year because of touchdowns. And as a running back, it's hard to repeat like touchdown seasons like that.
Yeah,
for sure. I think he's a stud. Good, and isn't something going on? I don't even know if he wants to be a Bill anymore. I heard like he sold his house or something in Buffalo. Something about contract things.
Yeah, he wants a contract early or something, an extension early.
But Yen's good with Kyron?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I love this team right now.
I do too.
This is a crazy team.
Go to all stuff. All right, that's fine.
Gonzalez, get loose down. Gonzalez.
I would do it.
Get loose down there. Get loose.
How many slants is he going to catch this year, dude, and take it for 50 bucks?
Oh, I love it, man.
Run it.
Love it.
Yeah, I love it too.
Get him off my screen.
Ew.
Look, see, Patrick Mahomes is actually going down, which I agree with. Not saying anything against him, but fantasy-wise.
Dude, take Mahomes. We got it.
Listen, I don't think it's crazy to take Baker.
I don't think it's crazy to go Bill.
Now let's get a tight end. What tight ends are there? Or backup running back or
just go Laporta.
Whoa. Do we go Mahomes and Kelsey?
No.
Oh, that's on me.
I saw Kel do that last year, and it did not pan out for him well.
That's true.
I say Laporta at this spot, personally.
I'm cool with Laporta.
Because I also say at this point for quarterbacks, it might as well just punt the position and push it down farther. So Laporta?
Yep.
Sure.
Thank you, Joe.
Mahomes just went. Oh, I think Bo Nix just went too. Yeah. If you want to pair someone up, I mean, what a guy.
Yeah.
But
give me the next pick. Give me the rush yards though with Kyler.
Honestly, he didn't have a bad season last year. I had him in fantasy. What about another running back here, actually? We only have two.
Yeah, we do need another one.
Where's Travion Henderson? I bet he won already, huh?
I don't think. Or he might have just went.
Wow, look at ETN drop, man. Wow.
Well, that's because it's just a messy backfield in there. You got Tank, ETN, and Tootin. What do you guys think here? Me personally, just for what I've seen, is I would take Pacheco.
I feel like he never plays a whole season. He always comes out on
but that's
before
the thing.
Playoffs.
Technically, you don't really need them as for a full season. You got your two guys.
I suppose.
I like Judkins, but
so I did like Judkins until just recently. No, I like Judkins a lot for fantasy until recently. I saw something and it was saying Nick Chubb in 2022 and 2021. It was his projected like points per game he was supposed to get, and then the actual points per game. And it's like, if it wasn't for Chubb just being an absolute savage, he goes from being like, or just saying like the Browns running back goes from being like one of the top fantasy running backs to like a low mid-tier guy. So they're like, if Judkins doesn't come out and plays like Nick Chubb, it's not a running back friendly backfield. So that's because of that. I was like, I'd stay away from him. You guys want to take him, I'm cool with that. But I would say Pacheco, or I would say Caleb Johnson just for Steve.
Do we have to take a running back right now? What receivers are there?
We don't have to, but we have 3 receivers, only 2 running backs. I always like to have an extra because running backs are thin.
I think we have to go running back now too.
Yeah, and I see. Look how many like solid receivers there are.
Oh, Cooper Kupp's still there, man. My God.
What do you guys think here?
I say we go young guy. I say young guy, but that's just.
So do you guys want Judkins? I'm fine with it because this isn't my actual team. So
I would just go. Yeah, just go Caleb Johnson. Just go Caleb Johnson.
I think it'll be better.
Yeah. All right. Now look,
Tyrone Tracy wouldn't have been a bad pick either.
No, I don't like it because of the whole Scatabo. You don't know what can happen in that backfield.
Dude, I honestly think there's a chance Scatabo stinks.
Joe, your picture of him the other day, wait, where do you go?
I think he left after saying a stupid comment like that.
Did you thank him at least?
That's my boy.
He stinks.
Wait,
I think Scatabo and Tracy will be good together.
Did you see the picture of Joey's filter on Snapchat?
Yeah.
It looked like Cam Scott. Dude.
Yeah. Hilarious.
I was dying, dude.
I swear, bro. That's him.
All right.
I scared myself for a second.
Are any of these receivers speaking to you, or
Cooper Kupp?
He's still here.
Oh, wait, we don't have a quarterback yet?
Yeah. I mean, we talked about him a few rounds ago. Joe, you good with this now?
Yeah, it's
got to get a quarterback.
A lot of receivers just went. Not a lot of quarterbacks.
I love Mooney.
What could be
huge Mooney guy.
Cooper's just got drafted. Joe Mooney?
I love Mooney.
I'm cool with Mooney.
Cool with it. Yeah. Thank you, Steph.
Yeah. I would even go another receiver here.
Well, Coleman, give him a shot with Allen, man. I mean, jeez.
Yeah.
I don't think he's that good. I'll take him, but
who did they draft?
Nobody.
They didn't trade up and draft someone.
They got him and Shakir.
Okay. 4 spots left.
Do
we take a handcuff running back here? Take another receiver. I kind of like Ibuka.
I like Ibuka too.
Joe?
Yeah, I like Ibuka.
Running backs, I think you take a handcuff here.
Blake Corum, why not?
All right.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think Blake's one injury away from being a really good fantasy guy.
Justice Hill, why not?
Well, we have 2 spots left. Do you guys want to get a backup quarterback and tight end?
Let's get a quarterback and maybe a tight end, yeah.
Give me who else would be there? I like Jordan Love.
I like Jordan Love.
Dak this year with Pickens and Lamb.
Stroud's still there.
Stroud too. And T-Law. And Stafford, too. There's some good quarterbacks.
Let's see tight ends.
Ugh. Dude, I'll tell you what. I kind of like Hunter Henry in New England with Vrabel now.
Let's just take him and let the quarterback be the last pick. You guys want to go Dak?
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Broncos are getting trampled, in case you guys were wondering.
We got an 81. I think last week we had a 86 or 7, I think.
That's interesting because I actually feel like I think this team's really good.
I do too.
I'd love to have this team.
I'll be honest. I think our
Me too.
first 4 picks were insane. First 5 picks, first 6
Agreed.
picks. I think
Agreed.
round 7 and on, we could have done a little bit better, maybe. But
Could
like,
we
I
have?
don't know if I love the Caleb Johnson here. Like, I don't dislike him, but like,
And not
I
as
don't
our
know.
flex.
We have
So
2
after
receivers there that
Caleb
can.
After Caleb Johnson, we could have got Pickens, Pollard, Pacheco, all of these guys. I think he's going really late for no reason.
Because they got Golden.
Yeah, Golden.
I still think Reed's going to be the number 1, personally.
Look how high Henderson went. Go up. Right after Pat Mahomes. Directly after Mahomes. That's insane.
Yeah, that is crazy, actually.
2 rounds before Judkins.
Oh, I've been hearing too that the Chargers might be trying to ship out Najee Harris.
Really?
Yeah,
What?
that's what I heard.
I don't know if that means Hampton's having a really good mini camp or what that means.
Maybe it was they just maybe didn't plan on drafting Hampton, thought Harris would be the guy, and then they're like, well, Hampton's here. But I don't know. Last year.
Thank you. Sorry. Thank you.
But Dom, the time we've been waiting for. Trivia.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, so I've been slacking on looking at trivia questions this week because of all that's going on. But I still have 3 questions for you guys. They're not as good as last week's, but and Joe, you weren't here last week, so you wouldn't even know. But all right.
True.
My first question I have for you guys. Okay. Just let me pull it up here real quick. Can you guys tell me who the top 10 quarterbacks were last year, points-wise, in fantasy football? Top 10.
I thought we were going against each other. What the heck?
Yeah, wait a minute.
I mean, you can do that, then whoever has the most points.
We can work together.
All right.
So
Josh Allen?
we each go back and forth.
Jaden Daniels.
Whoa. Back and forth.
Oh. So are you guys against each other?
Against each other for points wise, but together and trying to complete the list.
All right. Okay. Josh Allen's correct.
All right. Well, I'm going to say take Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels is correct.
Gotcha.
Jalen Hurts.
Correct.
No.
Don't do that, Joe.
Lamar Jackson.
Correct.
He was number 1, I think.
Joe Burrow.
He was correct.
Going to say Baker Mayfield.
Oh, dude. It's right from under my fingertips, Steph. Oh, no. You son of a gun. All right.
He's
Do
getting
I have a
nervous.
time clock? Do I have a time clock?
I mean, we got to be a little bit quick here, but you can think. So we've got 6. Me and Joe both got 3 each.
Correct.
I already have mine loaded up in the hopper like this.
You did? All right, hold on. No. Stop. Hold on. I don't think it was Mahomes. I'm not saying Mahomes.
15 seconds.
15?
Look at that.
All right. All right. Chill. Okay. Jared Goff. Oh, that was horrible.
Correct.
Wow.
I was going to say Bo Nix.
Correct.
All right, so there's 2 people left, Joe, and we each have 4 points. So we can either tie or somebody's got to get a clean sweep.
Oh, no. All right.
He's so nervous.
I'll be honest, I don't even remember who we've said. Like, don't say yes or no to this, but did Joe guess Joe Burrow?
Yes.
Okay. So he was. He had to have been. If we're been correct.
It's my turn, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here.
Aaron
Rodgers.
Incorrect.
Oh, dude.
Oh, it's that.
Dude, his stats were as good as I forget who it was. It was like he had more yards.
Hey, he was 14th.
Yeah, it's fucking close, dude.
I'm gonna guess Kyler Murray.
Correct.
That was my other guess.
Come on, Joe, you
So
gotta get this right.
So
there's one guy
wait.
left.
There's one guy left.
Yeah. Now
I gotta think of the teams, dude. I feel like
That's what I'm
like
saying.
went through everyone. Oh my god. Thank you. I appreciate that personally.
You know what? You are welcome.
Thank you.
Are we allowed to pull up a list of teams? Because I'm drawing blanks right now.
No.
Like, I'm not saying like look at like quarterbacks and stuff. Like, I just want a photo of like
No.
We haven't had it the whole time.
No.
Yeah, we're stuck down the one now. We gotta be like this.
You can be like that, but you can't look anything up.
Justin Herbert.
Incorrect.
Oh no.
So I could win it here. And I could win it for the team, and I could take 1 point from Jeff.
Correct.
Question: did Joe say Mahomes?
No.
I'm gonna say Mahomes then. Just throw it out there.
Incorrect.
Yes.
I was gonna say I didn't think he was, but I'm blanking on all teams right now.
Okay.
Mahomes was 11. Herbert was 12.
I have two people in mind.
Let me hear him.
I'm trying to think.
Well, no. Don't say him, because technically, if I wanted to, if he says one and it's wrong, I'm just taking the other.
What's wrong with that?
Well,
Wait.
then,
Sam Darnold.
Correct.
wow.
All right. I got to do a tiebreaker. I got a tiebreaker.
What is
I
it?
got a tiebreaker.
Joe,
This
good
way.
job. We've only got 3 wrong, right?
I was just thinking who was good last year.
I had Geno Smith in my head, but I was like,
that was my other one. That was my other one.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to try to avoid a tiebreaker for this. I'm just doing this on top of my head. So if you guys don't like it, I'm sorry. Pretty much the same thing, but can you guys name me the top 5 running backs of this past year? I'll let Steph go first, because Steph, you got Joe. You're the first one to get one wrong. So Steph, you'll have a chance to get 3 in a row and win, but just guess one at a time still.
Saquon.
Correct.
Derrick Henry.
Correct.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Correct.
That was mine. James Cook.
Incorrect.
So I could close her right down right now.
Damn, he wasn't in there.
Yeah, that's crazy. James Cook wasn't.
He was number 6.
Are you kidding me?
I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. He was 7.
Okay.
Still,
It hurts a little bit less.
my Atlanta. Who's up?
Me.
Steph is.
I have a guy in my head right now, but like, I don't know about him. So I kind of want to keep it tucked away in the back pocket.
What are you saying?
Like, he's a guy where I think he could have been top 5, but am I allowed to say Bijan?
You can say Bijan.
I'm gonna say Bijan.
Okay, mine was Josh Jacobs.
Wait.
Those are both correct.
What do you mean,
Okay.
wait?
Well, if he said incorrect, I'd like to know if it was wrong.
He told you already, so I said mine's Josh Jacobs.
No, I didn't. No, Steph's right.
You said that's correct, did you not?
No,
No,
I
I
said,
said-
am I allowed to ask for Bijan Robinson?
Yeah.
You are.
And Dom
I
said
I'll go
yes.
B- No, he didn't
Yeah,
say
yeah.
anything. And then you go,
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs.
All right. Well, I took Dom saying, yeah, you're allowed to say that. That's right.
Well, I
Just
yeah.
we're just gonna
I know
let it
what
go.
you mean.
That's
all
it.
good.
So, Joe, we still got to come up with one more. So this is just, I don't know if it's him, but my guy I was thinking of was Chuba Hubbard.
Oh, that's a good guess.
Was he close?
So I can only see the top 7 on this weird website. Don't
Okay.
ask me why. Yeah.
I know
he didn't
was
cross
top
my
10.
mind.
I know he was top 10, but I didn't know how high up he went.
Can
I
you
thought
guess
it
who
was
6 was? You obviously got James Cook at 7. Can you guess who 6 was?
Dom,
You guys
let's
can
try
work
and-
together.
Let's
Did
try
we
and get
get
five
five?
first. Yeah, I mean, we got.
You
4,
got
we
him.
5.
No, we didn't.
Yes, you
Oh,
did.
no, we
Josh
did.
Jacobs
We
was.
did.
Yeah, you
We
did.
did. Yeah, we
I
did.
thought that was 4.
No, because I
No.
got 3
Saquon
right, and that was
Henry.
your second.
Bijan. Oh, Gibbs. I forgot about Gibbs. Okay,
Yeah.
my then the 5th I was gonna say was Kyron.
Correct. 6.
Wow, I didn't think Kyron did that good at the end of the year and probably
I
lost.
thought he had a lot of touchdowns last year, didn't he?
Yeah, but he went on a stretch at the end of the year where he didn't do too hot. Like he didn't do bad, but like wasn't crazy.
All right. This next one I have, it's a little stupid one, but it's interesting. And I did this because you guys are both MLB fans. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
So
you.
the question is, there's 2 MLB teams that have 0 letters in their logo. Can you tell me who those 2 teams are?
No letters in their logo.
Correct.
Oh. Do they all? Don't they all?
There's
They
2.
don't.
Oh, I got one.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
go
go
first. That's
for it.
fine. Yeah.
Orioles.
Incorrect.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Um,
So no letters.
No letters.
See, like I'm thinking of a bunch of teams, but I think a lot of like logos has like their logo with like their name right underneath of it.
that's what I'm. Steph,
yeah.
I feel like. I can't
Like
think-
one, I'm just gonna guess it because I'm brain fart right now. But one I'm thinking is like the St. Louis Cardinals, but I'm pretty sure it says Cardinals right on there. So, but I'm still gonna guess.
That's incorrect.
Okay. Because I just need time to think.
Mets?
Incorrect.
No, wait.
Astros.
Incorrect.
Someone's got to move their phone off the desk.
That's me. I'm sorry. I have to look at my phone for the answers.
You can hold it.
Okay.
The
I got it.
Brewers?
Incorrect.
Wow, that was a good one though, Joe. I like that.
Thank you.
Are we able to look at like their logos so I could think of teams?
No.
Dude, what? What, Steph? What?
I'm just trying to get an advantage over. The White Sox.
Oh,
Incorrect.
Thought it was just a white sock.
how many did you say there were? Tom?
2.
2.
So since we each have the same amount of guesses, can you give us a hint? Well, do you know ALNL?
I was actually going to look that up. I'm doing it right now.
Okay. You're gonna
Toronto?
say one in each. Dom, is it Toronto? Joe wants to know. Blue Jays.
That's correct.
Wow.
Do you still
See,
want a hint?
That was for the last. Or no. Since Joe went without a hint, I got to go without a hint.
All right.
The Tigers.
Incorrect.
Yeah, isn't it a D?
I was thinking of a Tiger.
Um,
Give us a hint, Dom.
AL.
AL.
So not the Pirates.
Okay. Damn. Steph said the Astros, right?
Yeah.
Mariners?
Incorrect.
Dude, I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm struggling here.
I can't think of anybody.
Can you give us another hint? I'll throw out a guess real quick. I'm gonna say the Royals.
Royals are incorrect.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure it's just KC is their logo, but
All right, I'll give you a hint. It's whenever you ask the average person to name you the 10 most popular MLB teams, they would probably have this team on there every single time.
Really?
That I mean, listen, I could be totally wrong, but I feel like that helps you guys out a little bit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like it could help.
Red Sox?
That's correct.
Dude, when I said White Sox and you said no, I was like, well, in my head, I was like, well, there's no way it's the Red Sox. Damn.
Over here.
Damn. That was tough.
Wait, so now me and Joe are we tied one, I won one, and he won one.
Hold on, I got both of those though.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's right. Steph's right.
It's 1 point.
It's 1 point.
Crazy.
If you beat a team 30-0, and another week you beat them 3-0.
Okay. I didn't have a chance to get 3. I didn't have a chance to get 3 out of 5. I only had a chance to get 2 on the last one.
No, you missed your second guess. I got 3 straight. You missed your second guess, and then on your third guess, you got one.
You said Chubba Hubbard.
That was on my 4th guess.
Oh, that's crazy.
All right.
No, because
I said Saquon, Gibbs, and Bijan.
That was before I said Jacob.
Check the tape.
I don't know. I think that was before I said.
You said Cook with your second pick, James Cook.
Yeah,
you were wrong. Yeah,
no.
And I went 3 for 3.
No, did you?
Yeah, you went 2 for 3.
He did.
I went 3 for 3.
Saquon, Gibbs, and
Bijan.
And then you said Jacobs right after I said Bijan.
Damn it! All right, so now what?
Dom does trivia.
I got one more.
Oh, okay.
No, I got one more.
All right.
Wait, we split on the quarterbacks?
Yeah, we each got 5.
Fuck. All right, let's go. What sport?
All right. It's 2 sports, actually. So, can you guys name me 5 states that have had both an NBA and NHL team in the playoffs this past year?
5 states?
Yep.
Wait,
NHL and NBA?
Correct.
Do I get to go first?
Yeah, you go first this time.
What was the question again? So this year they had a playoff team for both.
Yes.
And it's
Correct.
one state, not city. It's
Correct.
a state.
State.
New York.
Incorrect.
I don't know hockey. I couldn't tell you a single team that was in the playoffs this year.
Florida?
That's correct.
How many are there? 5?
Yes.
Okay.
Now 4.
Joe's set up for the win.
Yeah, boy.
California.
Correct.
Oh, dude, good guess, Steph.
Dead serious. I couldn't tell you who California's hockey team is. No, I'm like not even kidding.
It would be the Sharks, the Los Angeles Kings,
Yeah,
or the who's the other team there? Or is that it? San Diego, San Jose. I don't know. Yeah, Kings.
San Jose. San Jose.
The
Yeah,
Sharks.
San Jose. Yeah.
Okay. So we each got one.
Your turn, Joseph.
All right. There's no NHL team in Oklahoma City. Is there?
Remember, Joe, don't think of cities too much. I know that helps you, but remember, it's states.
Oh, you're right.
So you can think of the city, of course, but just think of like other cities in that state, maybe, or
fudge. I'm having trouble thinking of NHL teams that made the playoff. Like,
Couldn't tell you a single NHL team in the playoff.
man. Honestly, it's a good one, dude.
There's got to be a shot clock, right?
There's good. This is a
it's
good one.
coming
Come
up.
on,
He got 20 seconds.
it's a good one, dude. It's a good one.
Wait, thank you though.
Yeah. Colorado.
Correct.
Okay, so that's Joe got 2. I have 1. I was gonna say Massachusetts.
Incorrect.
I'm literally just naming NBA teams. Like I think of an NBA team, and I was like, "There's state I'm going with."
Wait.
Joe can win it here.
I can win it here. Is this a final one?
No, there's 2 more, but I only have 1 right.
Yeah, you can get 3.
Oh. I don't know if their NHL team made it, but Minnesota.
That is correct.
I could not tell you who Minnesota's hockey team is.
The Wild.
It's shocking to me the one state left has not been guessed.
Yeah.
It's shocking to me though.
PA.
Texas.
Texas.
What NBA team made it?
Houston Rockets.
Did they? I didn't know that. I thought they were horrible.
They were the 3
I was like
seed.
Mavericks.
Who's the
No,
NHL
Spurs.
team?
No. Dallas.
What's that?
Stars.
What he asked?
That was a trick question. I don't know NHL.
What was his question?
Let's go.
I don't.
He said,
I'm not
who's
kidding.
Texas
I don't know.
NHL
I
team?
don't know if I've ever heard of Minnesota's team. Well, who were they?
The Minnesota Wild.
Wow.
Don't know if I ever heard of that. And then Dallas Stars. I knew there was a Stars team. No idea from Dallas.
Texas hockey.
I just remember a guy from the
Peyton
Penguins
from
went to
Texas.
Dallas for a little. He was pretty good.
Oh, hey, listen, you
James
guys did
Neal
good.
or
James
something.
Neal. Yeah, he went there after the Predators, I think.
Yeah.
You guys did good though.
So that means I'm giving the questions next week.
Mm-hmm.
But
Finally, I
I'm
can
serious.
enjoy the
Toast.
trivia.
Dom's toast.
yeah, no, I'm gonna make it in questions where I think Dom can get.
Wow, why? He
Joe,
just gave you questions that you couldn't get.
Yeah, but I think you could run away against Dom. I
Whoa,
think
whoa,
you
whoa,
could get
I don't know about that.
Whoa! What do you mean by that?
I don't know.
I've played games where us 3 have sat down and we're like, name a Steelers running back till you can't no more, so you can go to
That's
longest.
totally different.
Dude,
That's
after
so
4,
different.
After 4, you're done.
There's no equivalent with that. There's
Me
absolutely
and Joe
no
were going
equivalent.
to Chris Kuamata Malafala.
I can't remember who the running back. I don't know that. I know like trivia stuff though. Like,
Gary Russell.
That's
Ron Haynes.
Thank you, Deuce.
Just remembering names.
Staley, Walden Moore.
But all right, guys.
Come on, dude.
Jonathan Dwyer.
Final section. We all know it. We all love it. It's our thank you section. Joe, Dom, do either of you feel passionate enough to lead it off, or do you want me to lead it off?
I got to think of a recipient.
I got my recipient if you want me to go.
Go.
And I have to do this, but I got to thank my beautiful new daughter, Nora, for being in this world.
Yes.
Now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I got one. I got to thank Holy Cross Church for my dinner tonight. Had a gyro from the Greek food fair.
Wow.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah,
you know, I was actually
not as good as Nora, but it's not far behind.
I was asked to go tonight, but I was like, I'm working out, and then we got our podcast to do, so I can't. So hopefully, maybe tomorrow or the night after, I'll be able to.
I think they're there through the weekend. Dom, you should go. It's not that far from you.
What is it?
He knows where it is.
What?
We'll talk about it.
My church. They're having their Greek.
Oh yeah, it's right next to my house.
But my thank you. I would like to thank Whatnot. Whatnot, you've been very kind to me. If you don't know what Whatnot is, I'll put my referral link in below. Okay, you can get up to $200 in free cash. Check it out. But Whatnot, man, I've spent an ungodly amount of time on there doing givvies. Bought a couple cards, some good, some not so great. I have a Derek Carr card on the way that I'm not too happy about, but thank you, Whatnot.
Thank you.
Thank you, Whatnot. Thank you.
Can I have one more? No, I'm just kidding.
No, you can't have one more.
I'll save it.
Yeah, you got to save it.
Thank you to the viewers, though.
We always thank them. That doesn't count.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. And to thank us, if you enjoy listening to us, like, comment, subscribe, turn on push notifications, do all that fun jazz. Hopefully now that Joe's trip's done, Dom, he doesn't have to be at a hospital having the most beautiful daughter. We'll have time to do this more weekly again. So, guys, with that, any final words?
Go Steelers.
Go Rodgers.
Fuck the Pirates. Peace.